Hi, Sharper Elementary students. Welcome back. The book that I'm going to read for you today is called The Mermaid by Jan Brett. You can learn more about Jan Brett by visiting janbrett.com. I want to first thank her for allowing me to read this book out loud for you. So this book is The Mermaid by Jan Brett. Under the sea, an octopus family got ready for a swim before breakfast. "Time to put on your new hat, baby," said Oka-san. Baby did not like the floppy new hat. The hat was not happy either. As the octopus family set off behind their house, a little mermaid spotted their front door. Kinero had been drifting in a warm current with her pufferfish friend. "Take care," Puffy warned. "You never know who may live there." "But I'm so curious," she said. Kinero sashayed toward the seashell house. Inside, breakfast had been set out. There was a great big shell, a middle-sized shell, and a little shell. Kinero took a bite from the great big shell. "Too crunchy," she said. The little mermaid tried the tender bits in the middle-sized shell. "Too slimy," she said. Puffy could guess what was coming next. Kinero sidled up to the little shell. In a minute, the tempting tidbits had disappeared. "Just right," she said. "All gone," said Puffy as he wondered whose breakfast that really was. Kinero floated around the seashell house and saw 3 chairs. There was a big chair, a middle-sized chair, and a little chair. She sat down on the large coral chair. "Too many bumps," she said as she smoothed her scales. Kinero wriggled into the middle-sized chair. Down she went. "This chair's too slippery," she gasped. The little chair was the prettiest of all, and Kinero sat on top of it. "Just right," she said, as she gave her fins a flippity-flip. All that wriggling broke the chair into bits. Kinero was so sorry about the pretty chair, but not for long, because in the next room she spotted 3 beds. She and Puffy had been swimming for hours and were ready for a nap. She swam over and settled in. "What sweet dreams we'll have," she told her friend. But someone had been eating in that bed, and there were smashed shells and crab claws all around. "This bed's too messy," she sighed. She flopped down on the middle-sized bed. "This bed's too squishy," she complained. As Kinero patted her tiara, she spied the last small bed. It rocked like a cradle in the tide. She sat her head down on a pillow star and fell sound asleep. Soon, the octopus family returned over the sandy shoals. Right away, Otto-san saw his breakfast shell turned over. "Someone's been crunching all my crustaceans," he said, turning pink. Oka-san huffed. "My breakfast has been splashed." She turned pinkish too. Baby looked around for her breakfast, but all she saw was the upside-down shell. "Someone's been eating my breakfast and there's nothing left for me," she cried. Octosan saw that his coral chair looked different. "Someone's been sitting on my chair," he announced, now even redder. Okasan went from pink to red when she saw her chair. "Who's been squishing in my chair and scattering my teacups?" she asked. Baby saw her beautiful chair in pieces. The hermit crabs were taking it. "My chair is going, gone," she cried. Sensing something else was amiss, Octosan squeezed into the bedroom. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," he blasted ocean water and kicked up a star-shaped sand. Puffy felt the ripples as Okasan jetted toward her bed. The soft seaweed she liked to doze in was tangled and torn. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," she said. Baby octopus peeked inside her tiny bed. A beautiful mermaid was sleeping there. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and here she is." The little mermaid opened her eyes and saw the adorable octopus. The baby's eyes were soft and sweet. Her skin was shell pink. Her graceful arms danced. But she was wearing the oddest hat that the little mermaid had ever seen. Kinero, who didn't like to see anyone unhappy, gasped, "That will not do." She thought about her tiara. Just then, all three octopuses reached for Kinero with their 24 arms. Puffy was ready. He puffed with all his might. Puffa, puffa, pokety poke, stickety stick. His sharp prickles did not let the octopus near the mermaid. Kinero, Puffy, and their new friend Ray floated in the warm current. They couldn't stop smiling about the baby octopus. She looked radiant in her beautiful new tiara. She gave her tiara to the octopus. This is the book The Mermaid by Jan Brett. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my attire today. And check out more books by Jan Brett by visiting janbrett.com. She is an amazing author and an amazing illustrator, so make sure you check out how detailed her pictures are. The coolest thing about Jan Brett is that she writes her books after visiting places, and so every book she's written is after a vacation that she's taken to visit a specific area. So check out her books and check out the places she's been and the amazing pictures that she draws. Thank you for visiting. We'll see you next time. Bye.